And then about 2 weeks before my 33rd birthday, I got a phone call from my older brother, George. He was 35 at the time. I was about to be 33. I had a younger brother, Andrew, who at the time was 30. And George called me and he said, Chris, I just got a letter from the government and it says that I've been adopted. Now, Craig, when he first said this to me, I've got to be honest, I laughed because you mightn't have done this in your family, but when you're kind of growing up, you're going to your siblings, we're not related. Okay, so I'm just like, whatever. Except now he's like really serious. And I said, George, of course they've made a mistake. Of course they've sent this letter to the wrong person. Call the Department of Community Services and tell them that they've sent this letter to the wrong person. Well, he called me back about 15 minutes later. And this time he is sobbing. And he goes, Chris, it's true. They told me the name of my biological mother, my biological father, when I was born, when I was immunized. Like, they have a whole file on my life. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh. He goes, I'm going to go home and confront mum. And man, I don't know if you know anything about Greeks, but Greeks are a little bit crazy. So we act first, think later. I'm thinking this thing could explode. So I jump in my car to go to my mum's house. My dad had died when I was 19. So George is going to go confront mum. There's obviously this family secret for 35 years. I walk into the living room right at the moment that my brother is giving my mum this piece of paper from the government, and I see my mum's face change. And she starts crying and she said, George, I am so sorry. The adoption laws in Australia in the 1960s, they were closed adoptions and we never thought you would find out. So before your dad died, I promised him I would never tell you, tore up the paperwork. So, I mean, it's a moment, my brother's crying, my mum's crying. I think I'm Greek. Food is the answer to life, the universe and everything. There's a crisis happening. I'm going to go to the kitchen and so I go to start making some food. My mother comes into the kitchen a little while later and in Greek, she speaks to us. Greek is my first language. She said, Christina, since we're telling the truth today, do you want to know the whole truth? And I turned around and initially I don't even know what I said. I went, I've been adopted too. And then with just tears streaming down her face, she nods her head and says yes. So, I mean, a profound way to find out you're not who you thought you were.